There is a free government-run tool that tells you whether your super fund is costing you a fortune, and most Australians have never opened it. By the end of this video, you will know exactly how to use it step by step to see if your fund is dragging you down and what to do about it. Here is why this matters so much. According to fee impact examples modelled in the government's MoneySmart superannuation calculator, a 30-year-old earning $60,000 who pays just half a percentage point more in fees than a top-tier fund can retire with around $100,000 less in super. Small fees compound into life-changing money over a career. Start with the ATO's Your Super Comparison tool, which ranks every MySuper product by net returns and shows total annual fees. Sign into MyGov, select Australian Taxation Office, then go to Super, then Information, then Your Super Comparison. The personalised view will show your own super accounts right alongside the full list of MySuper products. Next, use the filter button to set your age and balance, then shortlist up to 4 MySuper products with similar investment strategies. Click Compare and you will see the 10-year, 5-year and 3-year net returns side by side, plus total annual fees for each product. This is the single fastest way to see whether your fund is lagging its peers. Now, judge your fund honestly. Good looks like fees that are close to or below similar funds and 5 to 10-year net returns that are at least in line with comparable MySuper products. Remember, your super is updated quarterly and was last refreshed on the 18th of September 2024. So the numbers apply as at that date and should be rechecked over time. A ranking tells you who is ahead, but the MoneySmart superannuation calculator turns it into dollars. Head to MoneySmart superannuation calculator and enter your age, income, current balance, and planned retirement age. This tool is specifically designed to show how fees affect your final super balance so you can see the real cost of staying put. Pay attention to the fee assumptions here. MoneySmart's default example assumes $59 per year plus 0.08% of your balance in admin fees, which works out to roughly 0.59% on a $100,000 balance. That single setting is how the calculator demonstrates how fees quietly compound and shrink your final balance. Now do the comparison that actually moves money. Confirm your employer contribution rate, currently 11% under the super guarantee as used in Super Guide's examples, then adjust the admin, investment, advisor and insurance fee fields. Run your current fund, then run a lower fee alternative from your super and watch how even a small fee difference produces a markedly different projected balance. Finally, open MoneySmart's retirement planner to test your strategy. Enter your details, add other assets or income, and set the retirement income target the planner shows. Then model adding an extra 2 or 3% of salary as voluntary contributions and watch the graph of projected retirement income climb well above the do-nothing scenario, then download a copy of your results. While you're in there, check for a hidden leak. If you have more than one super account, you are likely paying duplicate admin fees and 2 sets of insurance premiums, which MoneySmart warns reduces your final balance. The personalised Your Super View shows all of your accounts and provides links to help you consolidate them into one, often saving thousands over a career. Here is the mistake that catches people out. It is tempting to pick a fund from a single private rating site, but MoneySmart explicitly warns not to choose a super fund based only on its rating on one of those websites. Instead, compare performance, fees, insurance, investment options and services, and lean on the objective Your Super tool and the MoneySmart calculators. The second mistake is treating this as a one-off task. Your super performance and fee data is updated quarterly, and the calculator's default assumptions like that $59 plus 0.08% fee can change over time. Rerun your numbers whenever your balance jumps, fees move, or the super guarantee rate changes, so your plan stays accurate. Let's run it back quickly. Open your super through MyGov and the ATO, filter and compare up to 4 funds, then check your fees and returns against peers. Model your final balance in the superannuation calculator, pit it against a lower fee alternative, and finally test extra contributions in the retirement planner while consolidating any duplicate accounts. All of these tools are free and government run, so there is genuinely no excuse to leave $100,000 on the table. Take 10 minutes today to run your fund through your super and the MoneySmart calculator. If this helped, subscribe and watch our next guide on how to consolidate your super account safely without losing valuable insurance.